Right. But doing the stream, I am incredibly exhausted today. And I want to say I don't know why, but I do know why. I went outside in the sun because I had to. It was warm. My body's like, how dare you? How dare you go in the sun? We're gonna be tired now. Which sucks because, I got things to do. Like play video games for fun. Which I'm doing. Do not expect anything spectacular. I'm sitting on my roof, surveying my achievements. Namely, with the beehive kiln was finished, so I made the shingles. I still need to like chisel them to look nice. And I also made all of the refractory bricks for this, so I only need the door now for this, and then I can make steel. I've got the things for there. I made an access down here for putting the fuel in, so I'm gonna change it so I can put the fuel in better. And then I'm probably also gonna dig it out so I can put the fuel in under there and have like a little fueling station with like crates for the coal and stuff, because that seems fun and useful. I've got some spare bricks just there. Now to finish that I need the door, for which I need to make a bunch of iron. So we're probably gonna use some of these and make some more of these to make into more of these. Also, since last stream, since we got back with the bees, I've duplicated the bees, and I moved the pigs from up there into their new home. Hello, Pegasus. I also, thinned the herd a little. So now there's just the 3 of them. Also, all my oak trees grew while we were away, so now there's a bunch of oak trees there. That's fun. I'm gonna have to do paths things around here, which will involve moving this cranberry bush, because it's in the way of my path now. But yeah, that's the current state of the things. And this is all my bees. And I'm basically just waiting very impatiently for all of my flax to grow so I can build a boat. And it's warm enough now that I don't feel bad about planting things that don't survive freezing. So, oh, I also need to rejig the chickens. The current chicken situation is not ideal. Here you go, chickens. Okay. Let's start with the making more iron blooms. We'll just put them right here. No math, just hitting things with a hammer. That's a knife. How did we get to the knife? I don't know. Alright. Fire. More fire. Even more fire. Also, I read the tutorial on the actual steel making, and you need iron ingots to make them into steel, so I'm just going to be making iron ingots forever and ever and ever. Let's go get food first. We do have food, right? Well, never mind. I also moved the storage vessels down here. They're empty, but they're down here now. Okay, so we're gonna have to cook some food of some description. It's fine. Hello, fish pickles. Well, I want to. I've got most of it done already. I just need the door. So we're making a door. That's the plan. Because apparently when I'm very, very sleepy, I make decisions like I'm going to make an iron door so I can make steel. Because that's definitely not a complicated process. That's gonna take forever. Wait, I don't have room to put those away. That's fine. But yes, the goal is steel. Eventually. I'm probably also gonna need to make more coal happen. Oh yeah, I have the full tier 2 refractory brick setup already done. I've got some spare bricks, and then I also have my beehive kiln. I've been working on this over the winter. It's taken an age. Don't get me wrong. Especially because I have a very dingy windmill, so the whole hitting all of the rocks with the pulverizer took forever. What's the first thing I plan to make with steel? Honestly, I'm just gonna look at it. And then probably I'm going to be reasonable and make a pickaxe. And then, you know, other things. I also still need to make an iron anvil. which that's also on the list. I mean, I've got like 6 full bloomeries of iron blooms going and 5 more iron blooms there. So I think I should find enough iron eventually. I might also be unreasonable and make a chisel, just because I think chisels are fun. And then I can just chisel to my heart's content. Which granted isn't very, very much because I'm not good at the chiseling. Up, 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 up. I should have had one of these heating up. You wasted so much iron the first time you tried. See, I haven't tried yet. Because the last time I had 10 iron ingots, I used it to make all the stupid doors for my beehive kiln. Which I do not regret. I love my beehive kiln. It's so nice to have access to all of those colors of ceramics. I just wish I could also get the fancy painted ones from things other than trading. But it's fine. I can now make orange vessels and stuff. Well, that depends what your error was. Because if it was not having the flux or not having the things hot enough, I've read the description of how to make the anvil. I've never done it. And then you also need to hit it with a hammer. I remember that part also. Wasting iron ingots was the error. Well, how did you waste them on making the anvil? That's my question. Oh, you added too many at the time. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah. That would be a waste of iron ingots if you did that. I see how you could arrive at that. That must have been really frustrating. I forgot to put another bloom on there again. Also, the fact that this doesn't have durability is my favorite thing about it. My least favorite thing about it is the fact that I had to use strips and nails to make it. Because I hate making strips and nails. It's the worst. Which I am gonna have to do some more because I don't have a health hammer in my windmill yet. And I'm pretty sure I need some bits for that requires that. There we go. Bonk. I also need to make a new shovel. Because my shovel broke. And if I'm gonna make ungodly amounts of charcoal, I'm not gonna dig them with a flint shovel anymore. I've seen the light of having metal tools. Even though it still feels very wasteful to use metal tools on things that I can use flint tools for. But no, it's good. Use the metal tools. They're nice. They make it go faster. Promise. Bonk, bonk. Right. Oh, other thing that I want to add to the windmill is a grindstone. Not really sure how much I'm gonna use it because I'm not in scary mode. So I don't need to worry about being good at combat. I just need to worry about not getting too lost. So I don't really need strong weapons, which I think is what the grindstone is useful for. Right, the bloomeries are gonna take longer than this is gonna take. I guess then we're gonna have to start making plates. Nope. One of these days, I'll play in a mode where monsters attack me. One of these days. It will probably be hilarious to everyone but me. I will be terrified. No health hammer yet? No, I haven't made one yet. I haven't set it up. It seemed complicated at the time, so I didn't do it. I suppose I could make an iron health hammer. It's way less complicated than the refractory oven. I mean, the refractory oven is just put down the thing and then follow the instructions. It's just, it takes forever to make all the gosh darn bricks. I'm not really versed in how to properly do all of the, like, mechanical power. Like, the windmill just goes down, and then there's my pulverizer And when I want to switch to using my quern, I just make the pulverizer stop working. Okay, I wanted to... Well, let's make the iron health hammer hand then. Let's be productive. Let's work on technology. Okay, that was easy to smith. That's good. Okay, get quenched or something. Okay, I have a health hammer hand. It only needs to be bronze. Well, I've made it out of iron. It's fancy. It's gonna be useful for other things too. Now, how does this work? Alright. I need to make an iron health hammer, which requires some boards. That's fine, I have boards. Elv. Okay, that requires a chisel and some resin and some more boards. This base is what a health hammer attaches to. You will need a toggle directly in front of this base, and an anvil 2 blocks from the toggle. Okay. Well, you keep doing that. Wait. Toggle. I assume it's the wooden toggle. Okay, which requires an axle and more resin. I have that. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, so I need my chisel, my hammer. I don't know if I'll need my saw. I'll just grab it. Let's grab a bunch of oak boards. That'll do. And then I need this, and I need this. Okay. Okay. Just... This part I understand. And then we need the toggle and the base. Hammer, chisel, resin, base. I mean, I'll need more axles anyway, so we'll make some extras. I forgot the rest of the recipe. Okay, 4 isn't at the top. And hammer, chisel, wooden toggle. Okay. Let's go windmill. This is the windmill. As you can hear, there's a pulverizer, which is just doing nothing. Because I haven't done that. Put anything in. Low on olivine. And this is where that comes down. I think I need more angled gears or the thing that makes it not do the thing. What's the thing that's not doing the thing? Do I have any mods? I have 2 mods active. I have auto map markers, and I have one of those makes the summer landscape greener. I forgot what it's called, but this is mostly like mostly vanilla. It's just I like having a mod that helps me do this. I like having map markers for most things without having to go and make them myself. Transmission, clutch. What's a clutch? Must be used in conjunction with the transmission, so it's both. And that has angled gears. And I need more logs. Also say hi to my sheep. Hello, sheep. I'm very proud of my sheep. I could let them outside now, but I'm not going to. Alright, so I want this thing to do something. Now, I assume the wooden toggle goes here. And then this goes on there, and that's where the anvil goes. Which is not ideal. But that's where the power has to go. Okay. So, we can do a little something like this. That's wrong. Nope. Like that. And like that. So that's where the power has to go. And then this is where my anvil goes. What sort of accent do I have? That's a great question. You're the second person to ask me this in the last month while I was playing Vintage Story. And the answer is I've stolen it from everyone I've ever heard speaking English, because English is not my native language. My native language is German. But I don't feel like I have a German accent. I have accumulated accent from watching a lot of British YouTubers and hanging out with Canadian and Australian friends, and of course consuming American media. So it's just like all of the accents all at once, and also none of them at the same time. It is possible you were asked before, I don't remember. But it might also have been someone else, because people do tend to ask me where my accent is from, because it is not obvious. Okay. More angled gears is this. I've already forgotten again. Hammer, saw, chisel, stick. Hammer, saw, chisel, stick. Logs, fat, resin. Fat and resin the other way around. Hello, Sam! And good night, fish pickles. Have a good sleep. Okay, now, if I just... just do this. Does this work? No. Okay, so I need to do something different here. Hello, we are doing advanced thinking, even though I'm very, very sleepy. Okay, what is a spur gear? What does that do? Mechanical power. Yes, I know how the sources work. I want to know how to make it split. Okay. Break. Okay, we can make a break for the health hammer. That seems helpful. I've already forgotten the recipe again. Where's the break? Okay, it needs an axle. I have one of those and two of these. Why is it not working? Chisel. Hammer. Log. Axle. Resin. Is my hammer too broken? The answer was my hammer was too broken. Okay. Break. Okay. I put a break on it. Now, how do I connect this? How do I do that? What's the transmission? What do you do? I don't have enough rendered fat to make this. Gear. Now there's large wooden gears. And there's spur gears. They're also like a normal gear, like the medium-sized one. No, okay, let's make a spur gear then. I've already forgotten again. Someone save me from myself. Okay, sticks, log, resin, fat. Log, sticks. Okay, I've made a gear. How do you work? Can only be attached to axle. We're doing advanced science. Okay. I need 2 of those for it to do anything, I'm pretty sure. So I need more logs. Back to the house. I got completely distracted from my iron plans because of a health hammer. This is fine and normal and totally working as intended. Right, that hammer doesn't work anymore because it's become too weak. Did I mix these up? And am I out of sticks? I'm out of sticks. Well, I have a bunch of sticks. Give me sticks. And hammer. Okay, I have 3 wooden gears now. I'm out of resin, so this is all we're making. Everything else has to wait until I have made more resin happen. How is Lulu today other than distracted? Exhausted and suffering from the warm. Those are my 2 Lilla being descriptions. Like, I wanted to just sleep, but I had a stream scheduled. So I didn't just sleep. I was strong, and I didn't do that. Okay. What if, and hear me out, we do shenanigans. Okay, I don't know how these work. I'm stuck in this hole. Okay. Put that back where it came from, or so help me. So I can't just do angled gears into angled gears, I found out. So we do that. And oh, The axle with the gear on it must be attached to a block.
This is confusing.
But can I do that and make them somehow kiss? We're doing science now. Well, those don't touch. I need one there and there. And then those would spin. And then I need a third one. And then I have 3. One of which I can continue sending down. And the other 2 I can use. Okay. Okay, so that's where I want down to go. So we're gonna move the pulverizer because that can go wherever. Okay. Don't have enough axles for this. Is what I'm learning. Okay. So make it go down one to the side. Now. And then we do that. We do that. We do that. And we do this. And then we just move all of this one over because we can. Okay. I've made it break. So now, if I had another axle, I could put it here and make the pulverizer here do the thing. But if I take the brake off, maybe the power stopped. Did I break it? Is it just no wind or did I break it? Well, there's wind speed. I just broke it. Nope, nope, it's going there. Okay. Okay. So I now have a health hammer doing health hammer things. If I put my anvil there, it'll do them here. Okay. And that's my break. It has braked. Alright. So that part I figured out. I'm not sure if this part is correct. And I've now disabled this part. Which is not ideal. I have to admit. But we have a functioning health hammer. Technically. Cool. My iron blooms are done. We're going to ignore this. And keep hitting things with a hammer. I am out of food, never mind. Hitting things with a hammer has been postponed in favor of making food. Excuse you, sir. This is my basement. You're not supposed to be here. I'm just going to make all meat stew. This is a reasonable meal. Definitely. Look, if you want to go up there, that's fine. Just leave my food alone. How can I make more axles? I can make more axles. Okay, more axles. More axles. Okay, that's going. I'm gonna use my very sleepy brain. And I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, this goes like that. Nope, other way around. No. There we go. Alright, and then we put the toggle in. And the pounder. And the powder. And the caps. And this construction. Go. No. Like that. And now we can do that. And to help with things falling in the hopper, that goes there. Okay, now we take the brake off. Is the pulverizer gonna pulverize? Or is everything going to catch fire? Those are my two thoughts currently. And then I still need to figure out what to do with this thing, which involves more of that nonsense. Okay, so it is pulverizer. Yeah, pulverizer quartz chunk for me to try it. Okay, that part works. And at the same time, the health hammer is moving. I've done it. I'm so powerful. Food. Food, 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 food. Food. Great success. Alright. Next step. Crimes. For ease of access, we're gonna do something silly now. That's temporary, don't worry about it. Going to load this up. I'm gonna set it on fire. I'm gonna have it heat 2 iron ingots. And I'm going to get my pickaxe so I can pick up my anvil without it taking 87 years. Because I want to see this work. Okay, it's going dink. I'm not sure if it's worth it doing that. But I want to try it out. I've used my brain despite my brain not being in a usable condition, so we now gotta try this. Go, 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 go. And I want you to make plate. It's doing it. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the pulverizer. Make it go faster. I'm gonna make more iron happen. Yo! It's doing the thing! Look at it go! I've made an iron plate using my health hammer. I feel incredibly smart while also feeling incredibly stupid about this. It's a fascinating emotion I am feeling. Again. Go! Go, my health hammer, go! Okay, I need to figure out the transmission clutch thing so I can, like, turn things off as I go. Because this is... Why are you stopping? Who told you were allowed to do that, Wind? Excuse you. Keep going. My plate is getting cold. Yeah, wind speed 6% is not gonna do it, is it? Gosh dang it. I mean, I guess I can help. I'm helping. Rude. You almost level 90 on your Reaper in Final Fantasy. Congratulations. That officially means you've leveled Reaper more than me. Which, granted, that's not much of an achievement. I have not unlocked Reaper. Also haven't played the game in, like, a year. Really should have unlocked Reaper because my Final Fantasy main is based on a Guild Wars 2 character who was a Revenant, which is basically just Guild Wars 2 does Reaper. Like, edgelord as heck type character class. So it would have been like full circle. I'm offended that the wind stopped when I was getting health hammer things done. And now I need to run all the way back and forth to my health hammer. Whee! Maybe the wind will come back if I just pretend like it is not bothering me. Because I want to see how the Iron Bloom processing via health hammer works. Man, when I started the stream, my plan was just make a few iron ingots, maybe do something cutesy and very very cottagecore. Like go collect flowers or something to make my house more cute. And now here I am, having solved mechanical power. Well, I haven't solved it, but you know, I made it happen. I understood at least some of it. Which really is all anyone can ever ask of me, that I understood some of it. Hey, windmill. You're gonna turn back on again. Are you on fire? Nope. 6% is just not enough. In that case, screw you. I'm taking my anvil back. I don't want to walk all that way. Now I do want to make the door with the holes in it. Because I have the option of having a window in this door. Why wouldn't I have a window in this door so I can look at it? I mean, granted, I won't be able to see anything of the carburization process because it happens in that coffin thing. But I wish to have a window. So I will make the door with the window. And I will drink my fancy water that I made. Because I figured it would help me be more awake. It hasn't so far. The talking to myself has helped. But it is fancy water. And it makes me feel fancy to drink it. So, I've achieved some sort of goal. I'm sure. Here we go. Let's make a shovel. Because that was on my list of things to do. Make a shovel. Where is the shovel bit? There. To the left. Everything else not to the left. Alright. I can just do that. And we will temper it 3 times. And while we wait, well, I guess we can cool it, quench it, whatever the heck it. That makes it more powerful, which is useless, but actually no, that increases the speed at which you dig, technically. So it's not useless. But I need to temper it now, so. Bin. I might actually make a second forge to put next to the Hellhammer. That might actually be smart. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I made you too warm for temper. No, has reached tempering temperature. Good. Go temper. I'm staring angrily at my windmill for its crimes. Okay, what else do I need for that door? 2 iron rods by smithing iron ingot. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it's because the health hammer is so much work, it stops spinning. Got it. Being reliant on wind power for my mechanical power sucks. However, I don't have any rapids nearby. So I don't really get to do a watermill. Right. I want a rod. Down, 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 down. Spin. Up, 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 up. Okay, I can go there. How's the flags doing? Not fast enough. Up. Get rid of the excess, which always feels like waste. And then make it into the rod. And bonk, bonk. That's done. This counts as tampered. So now we must make it quenchable again. Uppity, uppity, up. Oops. Need like 900 for quenching. At least that's the number my brain remembers. So that's the number we're going for. Yeah. We quench. We color in more fire clay. We temper. We try again. On making Health Hammer Bloom work happen. Go faster. The wind has picked up. Come on. Okay, that is tempering temperature. Excellent. Go, Bloom, go. Go faster. We're wasting wind. Okay, so it auto does this bit. Oh, does it do the whole bit? I'm helping. It does the whole thing. Oh, that's so cool. That is much faster than me doing it by hand. I like it. That was worth trying to figure that out. And now it just goes. Automation. You're doing great. Hey, you are tempered. You are quenched. So now we temper you again. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't finish it. Okay, so I should still help to make it go faster. Quenchable. One last temper and then one last quench. Yay! Dang it. Let's reach tempering temperature. Excellent. Yep. Keep warming that up. Doing it. Okay, that's still spinning. Good, good. Keep spinning. Help it along by removing all of the crud. Crud removal. I think the technical term is slag and not crud, however, crud is more fun to say. Oh, I wanted to make more. Okay, so I need 120 times 3. And I already have 30. There we go. Now I can put the rest back. Meow. And then keep that getting warmer. Arson. Okay, I wanted another forge in there. Don't remember how much I need. Rocks wise. There we go. Those are for the wall. Those are getting put back in to the wall. It'll be a smithing wall. Oh, I'll need another bellows. Ugh. That's the most annoying part. There you go. Okay, you are now... Last quench is going to happen. And then if it explodes, I'm gonna cry. Workbench, 900. And I definitely need to make more charcoal happen, because yeah, that's not enough to make steel with, is it? It didn't explode! I now have a powerful shovel. Once more. Beautiful. Okay. More food. Now what do I need for another bell? I need 3 nails and strips. And some leather. Leather, not a problem. Got plenty of that going. It's the nails and strips that are gonna be annoying. Creaking noises. Magic. I don't remember if I did my level 90 roll quest, but ooh, have fun. Whee! Oh, with the help hammer, I'm just gonna be able to make so many more plates of all sorts. guess I'll just be able to do this. Hehe. I would like a plate. I'm not helping that much when it does that. Yo. And plate. Go forth. Go forth, my elf hammer. Oh, I'm gonna need a new axe soon. Ugh. Wait. I'm helping. And that is enough to make my cementation furnace be complete. Once this is a plate that I can craft with. So, once it's not 80 bajillion degrees anymore. Guess I know it's only 800, but basically the same thing. I've just averaged them out. It's fine. Oh, nope. Still too hot to craft with. Just make them not be hot. Ta-da! So now I gotta do this. I don't remember. Carburization, blister steel. Steel. Blah. 16 iron ingots and charcoal or coke. Okay, well I have charcoal, so we'll see how far we go. Oh, I don't have enough iron ingots. Never mind. I need to make more iron ingots first. Oh, we're working on it. Well, that was successful. And now there's thunderbolts and lightning. Alright. Let's break my tin bronze hammer. Well, if I have those there. Well, no, I want, like, in between it. I did not think this through right. I don't know what angle I'm doing. If I were to do that, then I'd actually need those there. Because if I do that, and then I do this, and then that. That's not bad. I just need to grab another H polished granite block from storage. I'm surprised that my tin bronze hammer hasn't exploded yet. Yeah, one of those. We go like this. We do that. And we fill in this. And take these. Put them under here. We fall in a hole. And then if I wanted to, I could probably add like a little half bit to it too. Like make this bit go, wait, no, this is the top of the block, so I can't do that bit up, but I can do this bit down. If I do that, do that. No, I can't do it on that one. Because that one is that one. Well, I do have spare. I have one spare. I can do it. I can make it happen. Here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and this I still need to do, but that's whatever. This would be a lot easier if I stopped falling into the pit kilns this is a roof for. I will continue falling into the pit kilns. This is a threat. I don't know why it's a threat, but it is. Please feel threatened. Thank you. Whee! Alright. Underside done. Top side now. How has this hammer not broken yet? I don't understand. Witchcraft. I mean, if this hammer wants to live forever, it can. I'm not going to complain too much. Only going to complain a little bit. Yeah, why is my hand asleep? Who of you guys asleeped my hand? Who did it? I'm doing great at jumping. So great. Whee! Very powerful long arms. Right. And I've fallen in the hole again. Alright. I have made a roof thing. I dislike how big this pillar is. I think the pillar needs to be skinnier. I think that's too skinny. Oh, I chiseled the floor. There we go. That's a slightly better proportioned pillar, and it got rid of the weird lines that it had on those sides. I like it. And somehow the tin bronze hammer still lives. Right, I'll take that back. Thank you very much. I'll close the wall. I'll put that back there. That goes inside. And then I think I'm going to let the sleepiness win, and I'm gonna end stream. But tremendous progress despite the sleepiness. We've got a hellfarmer now. We've finished the cementation furnace. I've rejigged parts of the windmill to do this bullshit. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do that. It's not powerful enough. I need to figure out how to do that better, but I will do research on that when I'm not exhausted as all heck. And we have a cute little roof for my pitkin area, and adorable. Still needs, like, fire prevention, but that's a future Lilla problem. And I'm not future Lilla. I am current Lilla. Future Lilla also needs to make more charcoal. Alright. Thank you all very, very much for joining me, for hanging out, and being generally awesome people. I don't think I have anyone to raid. No, I don't. I really do not. I mean, there's plenty of people in the Winter Story category, but I don't know them. They're scary. I really should watch more Vintage Story streams before going to sleep. I'm sure that would help with this situation. Because then I'd have people to raid. I'll do that some other time. Right now, I'm gonna go to sleep really early, and it's gonna be a problem for tomorrow, Lila, who wakes up at 5 a.m. again. Thank you all for hanging out. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.